where it gets dicey when you're by yourself. Alright, I'm idling out of the harbor here this morning in Sister Bay. We're going to do some walleye fishing. We found some fish yesterday, doing some trolling just by myself this morning. I'm going to see if I can find them again here and maybe catch them on the jig. We'll see. But it's a beautiful morning and we're going to have at it. Coming to you from the Bay of Green Bay here. We're on a family vacation, and when we're doing a little bit of fishing in the mornings, we've done really well so far. We've caught some big drum, caught a giant catfish, caught a coho, nice coho, and last night we got on the walleyes, pretty good trolling. We were just trolling some flicker minnows in like 18 to 20 feet of water on boards, and we ended up with a 22, a 24, and a 26. And a big smallmouth in just a couple hours. So I came back to that spot. I'm gonna try throwing some swim baits here. That's a 1/2 ounce VMC boxer jig and a Euro tackle profiler 4-inch. I'm gonna try that for a little bit, see if I can't jig up a couple, and if I can't get them on that in the first half an hour here, I'm gonna switch back to trolling. The wind's supposed to pick up here this morning a little bit, which might make it more difficult to cast too, so I'll see what happens here. But I'm gonna start with this guy. I've had so much luck on this on inland walleyes. Hopefully we can get him to hit that too, so on Green Bay. But beautiful morning, sun's coming up, and let's get after it. Just got smacked twice and missed him. Second cast. There's a fish. Absolutely crushed that swim bait. We're in like 12 feet of water here on top of this reef. Not sure what it is yet. It might be a smallmouth. Yep, big smallie. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Green Bay is known for these guys. Oh, what a tank. That is an absolute beautiful smallmouth. Probably gonna go 18 inches, I'm guessing. Just choked that profiler, smoked it on the top of this reef. That is so fun. Fishing walleyes, but I'll take these all day long. Absolutely. Cool, we'll let this guy go. I think there's some food here. That's the second one I've snagged in 2 casts. Just didn't catch much jigging, so I'm gonna try this for a little bit, see if we can pick up a couple walleyes. I did get that one big smallie on the jig, but this seems to be the program for the walleyes. So I got all 3 rods set, and we'll see what happens. Alright, hooked up on a big fish here. I switched to trolling because the jigging, I just wasn't getting bit. But yeah, this is a big fish. This is the first one I've hooked. I've just been trying to get my boards out, and finally got my 3rd one out, and this one got hit. If this is a walleye, it's a tank, but it's kind of fighting like a smallmouth. We'll see here. It's going to take a little bit to get this guy in, but hopefully it's a walleye. It's fighting like crazy. Okay, we're getting down there and down to 33 feet here. Trying to keep the boat tracking straight in the wind. fighting this fish by myself here on the board. It's still fighting back, so I'm kind of inclined to guess it's a smallmouth or a cat. Oh no, it's a big walleye. It's a big walleye. Loosen my drag a little bit here at the end. This is where it gets dicey when you're by yourself. I'm just gonna reel it up through the board. Try and slide him past me here. Not a big enough net. Oh yeah! Oh, what a tank! Oh my gosh! Look at that fish! Oh, what a giant walleye! Oh, I'm telling you, this place is unbelievable. These are common down here. That's just crazy. I'm gonna measure this fish, but he's gotta be 26, 27 inches. I'll plop him on the tape here and see. $27.5. Yeah, that's an inch shy of my PB. Kind of a scarred up old girl, but man, what a awesome fish. Man, you just can't get these inland very often, fish like this, but the Great Lakes are full of them. So we're gonna let this girl go and hopefully get another one here. It's a little bit tricky when you're trolling by yourself. It makes it a little bit tough, but what I do is I get my trolling motor set up as well as my kicker, and then I can kind of control the direction of the boat with my trolling motor. I can move the bow back and forth with my remote, so I don't have to always be at my helm. That gives me a little more flexibility to move around the boat and control it. Well, this is crazy. I had a board pop and it was just dragging behind the boat. About 6 feet of line down, and all of a sudden I saw the rod start jumping and something hit that crankbait with it floating off the back of the board. I don't even know what it is yet, but never had that happen before. I guess I could take this clicker off so you don't have to listen to that. It's a decent fish, whatever it is. It's coming up here. See the board. Snag my other line, of course. Oh, look at that. It's another big walleye. Oh, yeah. That is incredible. Insane. Oh, let me get the hooks out of that one and show you. That's crazy. He hit that bait. It's just floating behind the board. Walleye fishing is absolutely insane here. If I had 6 lines out and a couple guys to help me this morning, we would be absolutely crushing them. I'm struggling just to keep things under control here, but that's another like 23, 24 inch walleye. These things are everywhere. What an awesome fishery. I think I'm gonna keep that one for dinner. He's probably 23. Nice eater fish. I usually don't keep them this big, but that's the smallest one I've caught so far, so we'll put him in the box today. But man, what a fishery. I'm telling you, so cool. All right, let's quickly go over the gear I was using. Just trolling line counter rods, letting 100 feet back on the counter, using these Berkeley Flicker Minnows. They're an awesome walleye bait. And then I got that rigged up to a 15-pound test leader. And then I've been using these Miss and Link swivels, and these things are awesome. They just slide up and they pop open, super easy to use, and they also are large enough that my board hits them and doesn't keep sliding, so it'll stop the board 6 feet from the fish. I can either reel the board up to the tip of the rod and land the fish, or I can unclip it and land it without the board attached. But basically that keeps it from bouncing into the fish's face and knocking them off of that lure, and that's what you want. These are awesome little swivels. So then I'm just hooking on a church tackle walleye board, basic planer board, running them out, you know, probably 100 feet from the boat and then 50, and just stacking them up, and it's been working. I mean, it's been working great. Well, that was a sweet morning. I almost caught what was close to my PB walleye this morning. Nice big smallmouth, another keeper walleye in just a couple hours. And on this trip we've caught sheep's head, we've caught big cats, we've caught cohos, we've caught walleyes, big smallies, just fishing in the mornings, you know, before we do our family stuff. So I definitely like to come back here and do some fishing at some point and maybe spend a few days down here. But pretty cool place, lots of big fish, big water, gotta love it. So if you have time this fall, get out here. There's lots of fishing left, and get hooked up. Talk to you later.